Hello, greetings. Starting today, every Friday, we'll be discussing intimacy struggles couples go through, but they don't talk about. I had to substitute the word intimacy for the other one, just so that Facebook doesn't flag us. So, what are we talking about today? You have to first of all understand that intimacy can be a barometer by which we measure the health of any relationship, right? Can be the barometer by which we measure the health of any relationship or marriage, so to say. So, when it comes to intimacy issues couples struggle with, one of it is a spouse who wants too much intimacy. A spouse who wants too much intimacy. Okay? So, it is possible to be married to someone who wants intimacy too often, too regularly, especially when it comes to men, right? This can make the other spouse feel used. The word regularly can even be an understatement because some are so excessive that it now looks like a punishment to the other person. It now looks like a punishment. So, how do you address such issues? First of all, before you get married, inquire about your spouse's libido. Inquire about their libido. That is for people who are not married already. Ask questions. There's nothing sinful about asking, how do you play? What kind of, how often do you think you'll be needing this? How often do you think you'll be doing this? How often do you think we should be doing this? You make inquiries, right? You ask. So that you either choose to play ball or choose not to and find someone else who you can match with. But the truth of the matter is, when it comes to intimacy, it's something that can be negotiated, something you can talk about. So that even shouldn't be the major reason why you should put off a marriage. We're going to get to that, right? But the first thing you should do is inquire about their libido before you get married to them. That's the first thing. The second thing, if you're already married and this is the situation you're facing, is to validate their request. You have to validate their request before you talk of any other thing. Oh, honey, I understand that you need this. And truthfully, I'm not saying it's your fault. Biology can be playing a major role here, or whatever else can be the reason why this is the case with you. That could be the reason why you're always wanting intimacy and all of that. So, but I'm not saying you shouldn't want it, but can we have a conversation around it? That brings us to the third thing you should do. Have a conversation, an honest, extensive conversation. But while having this conversation, don't be dismissive, just like I said. Be sure that you validate their request. Oh, I understand. You have every right, you have every reason to want this. But okay, can we come to an understanding? I counseled someone once, and she was saying that she has a little baby. The husband is always requesting this. She's always tired. The house chores is left for her alone, and all of those things. And when we started conversing and I started asking some questions, I found out that she loves maternal gatekeeping a lot. She likes to be the one to do the whole chores in the house. She wants to be the best caregiver. She doesn't allow the husband to do anything. When I asked, why don't you allow your husband to do anything? He said he works Mondays to Fridays. He's always busy. I like to make sure that when he comes back, everything is set for him. I clean, but he helps me on Saturdays sometimes when he's not working. I'm like, no, that is not how it works. Before he goes out in the morning, if it's to help you um, clean the house or sweep the house or wash the toilet or whatever, let him help you do one or two things, right? That could help you during the day. So that when he's coming back at night, you're a little bit rested so that whatever be the case, you will have the time to do the bedroom things you have to do and perform your duties as a wife, right? If you do that, another thing you could do is have a discussion. Okay, honey, you want this 2 times or 3 times a day. I can't do that. Can we do 3 times a week? Based on this, based on that, can we do 3 times a week, once every 2 days, whatever? You come to an understanding, and you don't just negotiate. You give him reasons why he should anticipate for the 3 times a week. Tell him that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you will do this, you will do that. Give him reasons why he should anticipate such a thing, right? That is the third thing you should do. The final thing I think you should do is to find programs that are non-intimate programs that you will inculcate in your activities as a couple. Whether they are games, whether they are conversations around politics, conversations around fashion, anything at all, something that could always take you guys' mind out of intimacy and focused on other things, right? So that even before you're done playing games and all, everybody is tired, you want to go to sleep, the next day everybody is leaving, but there is that closeness, but that's bedroom intimacy. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's kind of reduced a little, so you get a breather, right? This is how you can handle such issues. First of all, I said, inquire about your spouse's libido before marriage. Validate their request first before you do any other thing, before you give any other excuse. Have an honest, extensive conversation about intimacy, and don't be dismissive while you do that. And then find programs that are non-intimate that you can include in your activities as a couple. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll do this next week, Friday, again. Thank you.